Hello, my name is Laura Watergate. I'm going to tell you about my vacation when I went to Washington, D.C. Two years ago, me and my brother and my mom went to Washington, D.C. We went to go visit my aunt and uncle and my two cousins. When we got there, it was so warm compared to where we had just left. It was cold where we left, and there it was warm. One night when we were in Washington, D.C., it started to rain. It was the very first time we saw rain on the east side, the East Coast. It was interesting because I got to go visit Gallaudet University because I really want to go there someday, and that was a nice experience. Or, excuse me, I'm gonna go there and look at the campus. The reason that we went to Washington, D.C. is because my mom had a conference there. And we wanted to go there and seize the opportunity to take the trip with my mom. So my mom was actually in a fancy hotel. It was really nice. We were really lucky that we got to stay in that place. After that, we went to a famous monument, that was really interesting monument, but something strange happened to me when we were there. I started to feel really dizzy, and so we had to leave the monument. We decided to go back home, and it started to get worse and worse. So we went to see the doctor, and the doctor said that everything was fine, but if it got any worse, then to go see him. We went ahead and went back home, and I couldn't sleep that night. I was tossing and turning because I felt really itchy all over my body. So then the next day we went back to the doctor, and the doctor said that I had scarlet fever. It was because I had eaten too much chocolate. Or he told me that I needed to eat a lot more chocolate. It didn't make me feel better, it made me feel worse. It just kept getting worse and worse. So my mom decided that we were going to go to the hospital. I was walking and I felt so dizzy that I couldn't see the cars and how close they were. And it was so scary because I was walking and I didn't see the car and it came so close to hitting me. My mom screamed my name, but of course I couldn't hear her. So we finally got to the hospital and we walked into the door and oh, I threw up all over. We went into the examining room and oh, I was just so sick. So we went back to the hotel, and for 2 days, all day, I just watched TV with my brother. It was really nice. It really wasn't that bad. The only thing that was The only thing that was bad about it is my mom called again and again and again to get an interpreter to go see the White House. And after all my mom's troubles to get an interpreter, that was the day I got sick and I couldn't go anyway. When we got to Washington, D.C., I met my mom's friend, and she had two kids. One of them was my age, and the other one was my brother's age. the one that was my age, we actually grew up together, and so we had a lot of fun together, playing together again. We did go to different museums. We went to the Holocaust Museum. That museum was really sad. There was one about a girl that lived in the concentration camp. After that, we went to the Washington, D.C. Monument. That was a really windy day, and we couldn't go in because of the weather. I really wanted to go in, but we couldn't. The other monument we went to see was the Abraham Lincoln one. And if you ever wanted to know his name sign, it's an A and an L with your hands. That was really cool. I had never seen that before. It was really lucky because last year in July I got to go back for a Gallaudet basketball tournament. I finally got to see what Washington D.C. was really like and not be sick. It was nice. I finally got to the Gallaudet campus, and that was really cool because there was kids that was deaf just like me. I met some other kids from all different sorts of places like LA and New York. I got to go and actually stay in a dorm room just like I was there going to school. It was really nice. So in the future when I'm there, I know what kind of dorm I'd like to be in. The camp I was in was for basketball and just got to practice on our skills and improving them. It was really nice to be with a bunch of kids my age. Yes, the girl I met, she was deaf too. I did win a prize. Yes, I'd like to go back someday, but for another reason.